What if you lost everything, your youth, your freedom, your family, over something you didn't do? This is the devastating yet incredible story of Richard Phillips, the man who spent more time wrongfully imprisoned in the United States than anyone else in recorded history. In 1971, Detroit was already struggling with crime, corruption, and a broken legal system. That year, 25-year-old Richard Phillips was arrested and charged with murder. The accusation? That he'd taken part in the killing of a man named Gregory Harris. Richard maintained his innocence from the start. There were no fingerprints, no weapon, no physical evidence, just the word of one man, an alleged accomplice, who struck a deal with prosecutors. And on that word alone, Richard was convicted and sentenced to life in prison without parole. Years turned into decades. Richard never confessed. He never accepted plea deals. He kept insisting he was innocent, writing letters, filing appeals, and holding on to hope. Most people forgot about him. The justice system certainly did. Until something unexpected happened. In 2010, another man, Frederick Mitchell, confessed under oath that Richard Phillips had nothing to do with the murder. He admitted he lied. This sparked a deeper look. Attorneys from the Innocence Clinic at the University of Michigan began investigating. They dug into the original trial, the evidence, or lack thereof, and realized that Richard's conviction was built entirely on unreliable testimony. In 2017, after 45 years behind bars, Richard Phillips finally walked free. He didn't scream, he didn't cry, he just smiled. A man who had spent nearly half a century in prison for something he didn't do, simply said, "Freedom is priceless." And here's what's remarkable. While inside, Richard had taught himself to paint. After his release, he sold his art to support himself, refusing to wallow in anger or revenge. In 2018, the state of Michigan awarded him $1.5 million in compensation under the Wrongful Imprisonment Compensation Act. But what do you call a life lost behind bars? What's the cost of missing 45 years of birthdays, holidays, time with children, time with family? Richard never got those years back, but today his story is a symbol of endurance, and a warning of what can happen when the justice system fails. He's not just a victim, he's a survivor.